I know you see the topic of the video, so everybody here knows what we're about to talk about. Everything that's going on right now, it seems like a lie. It seems like they're hiding something from us. It seems like that assassination attempt was an attempt from the inside. Now listen, I don't want to be the first one to say this. I know I can't be the first one to say this, but a whole lot of things that happen is not adding up. And just being honest with you, first and foremost, let me start off by saying that there are a lot of people that are very hateful, and we know this. In this world that we live in, it's a lot of hateful people. But there shouldn't be that much amount of hate for you to have for a person, for you to laugh, or for you to say, yo, you know what? The person that tried to assassinate this man didn't do a good job. Let me start by saying that I don't 100% agree with anybody, any of the Democratic candidates, any of the Republican candidates. But let me tell you this. There is no way that I will say that I want any of them to leave this earth. That's insane. For that person to do that, or for that person to try and do that, he was absolutely positively sick. And it's a lot of absolutely positively sick people that are moving around, that are speaking to you and me today. But we don't have to get into that. I know you are here for one reason and one reason only, so let's just get into the facts. Let's do it like this. First and foremost, you have the officer. I think his name is Jonathan Willis. He was on top of the roof. He said that he had the guy in his scope and in his range for at least 3 minutes. He let the Secret Service know that he had the guy in his shot range, and they told him he could not take the shot. Now, this is what he's saying. I don't know if it's 100% true, but this is what he's saying. What's even stranger to me is that he would have his eye on this guy. He would let the Secret Service know, yo, listen, I have my eye on this guy, and they would tell him, don't take the shot. Doesn't that seem strange to you? What's even stranger is this. If he is the person that took the shot, which he's saying that he's the person that took the shot, why did he lose his job for taking that shot? Why is he in trouble for taking that shot? These are things that we got to question. There's really something going on here. It's seeming to me like, and like I said, once again, I don't want to be the first person to say this, and I don't want to say these things loosely, because I find that things happen to people who spit the truth. But what I'm saying to you is it seems like an inside job. I was listening to Candace Owens, and I actually couldn't wait to hear her take on what was going on. And the way she explained it is the exact way I saw it. It's like you have a former president of the United States about to go give a speech. He should be protected. You should have cleared every last roof over there. Why wasn't all those roofs cleared? What was going on that they missed that roof? And hear me out. Actually, I'm gonna play the video for you. Put this on.
We noticed the guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
You have a guy saying that he let the authorities know, hey, listen, it's a guy crawling up that roof. Hey, listen, it's a guy up there with a gun. Hey, listen, this is going on. And nobody did anything? Once again, doesn't that seem strange to you? Doesn't that seem odd to you? Doesn't it seem like the person that they're supposed to be protecting they really didn't want to protect? I'm going to let you do the math. But it's seeming kind of crazy to me. None of this is making sense. The question I keep asking is, how did the Secret Service allow a person to get into the rally with a shotgun? How did you allow this? Secret Service, you know your detail. You know what you're supposed to do. You know that you're supposed to protect the president. How did you guys allow this to happen? Then, and once again, like I said, I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just giving you the information that I've seen. I'm giving you the information that I know thus far. But there were so many red signals. You got a female sitting behind Donald Trump. Matter of fact,
no, watch this shit, dude.
It's right here.
Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. What the fuck?
Then you got a Secret Service agent that's supposed to be making sure that the president is okay. When everybody covered the president, when those shots rang out and they covered him, you had a Secret Service agent that was sitting behind. Look, you can see right here, right behind everything, trying to make sure that they're okay. And listen, it's understandable because, you know, in those type of situations, you are going to think about yourself first. But when you take this job, you have to understand that he's first. And protecting him is all that you have to do. Before I get out of here, I want to show you guys another video. This lady went to another Trump rally in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. And she said she was able to access rooms that you shouldn't even have been able to access. What's really going on? Is this a setup? Are these things that's going on happening from the inside? He might need to change that Secret Service detail because they almost took him out. Check the video out.
Trump was just shot. And I didn't want to say this because I didn't want to open the door to someone with these intentions. But now that it's happened, when I went to the convention in Detroit a couple weeks ago, I was able to get into 2 rooms that I was not supposed to be in before Donald Trump arrived, days prior. If I was able to get in, what if I had malicious intent to do something to Donald Trump? The security is not tight enough.
Truth of the matter is this. We're not going to all agree on things. Some people are for Biden. Some people are for Trump. But just because you're for Biden or just because you're from Trump, that doesn't make you an enemy. That doesn't make them your enemy. A lot of people take this thing serious, and you should take it serious, but not serious enough to want to harm somebody or take his life or take another person's life. It doesn't make sense. Need I say more? I'm Boss Money Base, and this is expensive. As expensive can get, and that ain't no bullshit. Knuckle.